Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 8th of November, and today we bring in 3 off-world security officers while harming as few people as possible. We are dying, silent, and vindictive. Very vindictive. We're vindictive, but we can't harm people, which is that's a little funny. That is a little funny. Ugh. Fighting against our nature. That's what it is. We have a hammer for bashing. We've got long range key cloner, fantastic. Subverter, nice to have. We got a brick, but we can't harm people. But we have an idea of where people are based on where the targets are. So we can probably do some breaking today. Let's go. Alright, we got guards, we got bosses, target fleas. Okay, target fleas makes things a little difficult for breaking. You can usually disable that, but there's a greater chance of it harming people. Telepad sometimes around here. Alright, so yeah, we could technically break the telepad, but if there's someone there, then that's pretty bad. We're bringing in... Yeah, it can't... I could try. But there's pretty large odds that you cannot break this without hurting people. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. It was almost looking like the target was standing at a terminal because they were kind of in the middle of the room, but I wasn't completely sure. But even if they were standing at a terminal, I can't break this room itself. I'd have to break one of the side ones, and that could easily have more people standing around it. And in the end, they were just in a regular pod, so that wouldn't have worked either way. Do we need to worry about keys? We only need to get up to level 2. So we can just ignore them. Think I go for that crate? Probably go for that crate. Tempting to go for you, but I cannot harm. Game lost focus. Game. Okay, there we go. It's still doing that thing where when a Steam friend launches a game, the middle screen and right... Whoa! Nice. The middle screen and right screen just blank out for a second. Technically, probably shouldn't have used that immediately, but it's fine. I'll take that slipstream. That's pretty helpful. And then, do we wait any longer? I want to make sure I get through here without anyone shooting at me, and without me accidentally smacking the level 3 keycard. Let's see. Gonna waste a little bit of time, slow this down a bit. That may have been too much time wasted. But it's fine, probably. Alright, gotta make sure I get all this target's items. So we smack carefully, we get even more key cloners. That is a benefit. Sometimes we need more than one key cloner. And then crash beam is quite nice to have. And then a concussive gun, also nice to have available. And then, yeah, they get flung out. We remote controlled. Wait for it to break. We get pulled out. We let it unload so nobody walks outside. There we go. And off we go. For 10 seconds. That's pretty nice. Okay, next. We get emergency shields, we get glitch dashers. Bosses are glitch dashers, so we can manipulate them. 40 seconds to escape. So this one's slightly more likely to be breakable, but still probably not. I did realize I could have used the subverter to trap or to send the target out in space on ship 1. It wouldn't have been too difficult to set off the alarm because you had the heat sensors going about. That's one way that I could have saved some time on there. But then I wouldn't have had the slipstream and wouldn't have had a subverter for ship 3, so I think going through the ship is a worthy trade. I didn't look to see if it was breakable, but the chances of it being breakable are pretty slim, so. Okay, technically breakable. Alarm response 40 seconds makes things awkward, but technically could have bricked one of these rooms, then gotten in and out slightly faster is what I would say. But we're actually pretty darn close to the target, thanks to our key cloners. So actually, no, I think when you consider how annoying it is to try and catch yourself and then dock with the ship while it's fleeing out with only 40 seconds, I think this is actually just better. Anyways. If I had a loud weapon, I could get them to teleport, but that would also risk other people coming by. Just trying to stack the pod a little bit, but I can do that later. Do I go for this crate? I'm closer to you, so I'll just get you first. I'm tempted to shoot right now to get you to teleport. But that'll bring you in as well, and I just don't want to risk people getting harmed. So we'll just let you see me and then teleport. Yeah, that's much better. All right, we bash you. Stealth shield, nice to have. Another gun. I'll let you continue being flung a little bit while we grab this. Automatic concussive armor-piercing rifle. Oh, we can't actually make noise. I forgot we're silenced. It's automatic. It would be loud, but it's actually silent. That's just an improvement over a regular concussive gun because it's automatic. Armor piercing doesn't mean anything for off-world. Alright, let that run out. Grab ya. And then we run. And then we I guess we can stack the pod a little bit here. And then return to pod. And then we leave. For 7 seconds. Very nice. Yeah, probably would have been 6 or 7 seconds if I subverted on ship 1. That said, ship 2 bash dashing, it still would have been pretty fast, but it would have been a little bit slower. Ship 3, we have shields. Did we get a crash beam? We did also get a crash beam on ship 1 by going through it, which could be relevant here. So yeah, glad I didn't just subvert on ship 1. Sad that ship 3 is not a target fleas, because that would have been extra good, but still think it's probably better. Alright, consider bricking this time. We got target right here. It is incredibly difficult to see the arrow, but they are right here. Sorry for the flash of light. Didn't really think about that. They're standing about right here. Seems like they're off to the edge, so they're in a pod of guards. In theory, we can brick this room. And that'll lead either at least to here or to here. Then we can get them and then pull them out. We only got 56 seconds, so we gotta be a little careful. But that should be enough time. And even with a slightly less than ideal dock, would still save time from going through this entire thing. We got a locked door, but it's useless. So I think we're gonna try and brick on this one. Let's see, did I have anything? We got the slipstream, crash movement subverter, that's the most important things. We got other things on the pod that we'll get once we dock. I do need to make sure and pay attention to where this is orbiting. What is this? Off-world boundary. Okay. That does... It does make things a little complicated. Because if we brick here, then the alarm goes off. It goes swinging this way, which normally I'd want to be on hanging out in space on this side because it's easier to pick up after a bash. So probably we stay behind him. I think we stay behind him. Let's see, it looks like they're orbiting one of these ones. Okay, get close enough to match speed. Then we'll hop out. I don't love how close I am to it, but I think it's fine. And if it's not, then I'll get a penalty in the form of a few seconds lost. All right, that is definitely too close. And let's just double check. Target's right there. Bricking this one should be perfectly fine if we brick exactly that one. If we brick either of the ones next to it, then we're in big trouble. Okay, can't match speed with myself. That sends me careening off course, so we gotta do some manual adjustments. Alright, still going too high. Alright, we're drifting down a little bit, which is what I prefer. Now we're basically tied up there. Okay, I think this will be fine. Okay. Alright, got it correct. Looks like we've got two options to dock here. We'll see which one ends up being correct. Yeah, that's getting a little closer to me than I like. Maybe I should have listened to my fears and... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a few seconds lost if it gets too close. And it's not too close yet, so if I do end up in range, it's... Okay, I am in range. We got 1 second there. I can actually do a little bit of something about this. Where am I? There I am. I don't think this will do much. And I probably should have done that early. Okay, I'm still careening off that way. Okay, 2 seconds. Okay. Perhaps I was not careful enough. Okay. So, slightly unfortunate with that. Do we continue on, just swing in, or do we leave? I think we have to commit to swinging in, because we're already in range. If we try to leave range, the time will still be ticking up, and then we got to go in and do it and catch up and stuff. So I think we just commit. We commit to docking. Oh, that's a lot worse than I was expecting. That's a lot worse than I was hoping for. Okay, they've got glitch dash, but nothing we can do about that. I thought I was being clever, and the sad part is I knew the risks. Can we just get you to shoot you? That would be pretty funny. That was a mistake, because now you can get shot. I'm sure it'll be fine. You could also shoot me. Nah, I'll just crash everything. Bash. Oh, just more stealth shield. Pick up. Run away. Okay. Return to pod. And that should be fine. Okay. So 11 seconds, 12 seconds. That's probably around how long it would have taken to go through the whole ship. Let's see, we didn't have anything that like super sped us up, except for we had the key cloners, which would help a lot. Key cloners and the subverter. So difficult to tell, but that's probably roughly about as long as it would have taken to go through it, possibly slightly longer. So yeah, should have been a little more careful with where I left myself out in space. Should have left myself more behind the ship and not in the way of the thing. I knew that was like maybe gonna happen, but I don't think it was gonna be that bad. That's an error on my part, but I learned. Well, if that happens in the future, we'll see if I learned. Okay. 599 leaves us still in first place with a strong lead. Yeah, 30 seconds, 599, I'll take that. Yeah. Just trying to think of ship 3. I didn't take a good look at it. I only looked at the very end. So it really depend on like the hallways and stuff, on how windy they were and how long it would take to get through them. But I think it would be roughly the same time. Not entirely sure though. So yeah, that's today. Yesterday, we have Tea Cake taking up the first spot with 1 minute and 11 seconds and a 597. Very nice job. Very nice job. Congratulations on taking first place. Very impressive. So yeah. Yeah, 7-2 coming in second. Me in third. Zazaza in fourth. And Undead Knave in fifth place, making up the top 5. Yeah, my guess is TK in 7-2 got an item from a crate that I didn't, or got a crate that I didn't get, and that was somewhat helpful. At least several seconds worth of helpfulness for whatever time it took to get it. That is my guess. But regardless, very nice job, Tea Cake. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.